What up, guys? It's Jake from Team Insanity. This is part of Living Legends 7 right here. This is the first battle. I haven't done a commentary on anything. I'm running next to Mike Phillips, a few of the Tech B guys, Willie, and there was a bunch of other pretty cool guys, Mike Paxton, Sonny Lopez, a few guys. Awesome players, but, so Living Legends, if you guys haven't gone, you guys should go. I have to say, was it worth the money? I mean, I probably could have saved and, you know, played pump some of the days, but it was definitely a lot of fun. So I would highly suggest it. Now, I have to say, no regrets on playing for the losing team. It was probably the most funnest thing I've ever done. Even playing for the losing team, I honestly really didn't care if we won or lost. I wanted to win, you know, but it's a big game. It's not like it's a tournament. I wasn't necessarily too hurt over losing. I was playing on the new Empire. But even though that we lost, it was probably, I think we had the best commanding staff, and we were the most organized by far. It was so much fun, and we had such amazing commanding staff. They were out there with megaphones, and they're out there trying to tell us when to move, where to go, what time to push, and all this other really fun, good stuff. Our commanding staff was awesome. That was Mike. But yeah, I really enjoyed playing for the new Empire. Even though we lost, you know, I still got to play with amazing people. No matter what team that you play for, there's going to be amazing people. You're going to see a lot of people. You're going to shoot a lot of paint. Yeah, I highly suggest going. It's a ton of fun, but it does take a lot of money to save up, especially if you're like in another state. We're in Michigan, so we're fairly close to Chicago, or, you know, Illinois. So it only took about 5.5 hours for us to drive there. But some people, you know, if you guys live in, like, other states and stuff, I mean, it's going to be a pain in the ass because some of you guys have to fly $300, $400 a ticket, and, you know, some people don't want to camp. So, you know, you have to buy a hotel. That costs a few $100s. So it really depends upon your budget. It really does. And I was having problems with the Pinokio Speed, the one that we're going to be giving away. That video should be coming soon, hopefully. And the Pinokio Speed, actually, I don't know what was wrong with it, but for some reason, it's not that it was jamming, it's that the batteries were draining itself. I have no clue. Like the batteries were just dead. Like, every time I'd pull it out, I put new batteries in it. A few hours later, it was dead. And I took it to the Pinokio booth, and Pinokio switched out all the internals for me for free. So whoever wins that Pinokio, you have basically brand new you actually have brand new internals in there. So that's a cool plus. So thank you, Pinokio. And I also snapped my other Pinokio feed neck, and they replaced my shell for free. So that's why people wonder why I like Pinokio. Even though that they're big and ugly hoppers, they have awesome customer support. And speaking of customer support, Nick's Spire also had a few problems, and Virtue fixed his for free. So I would highly recommend going to these events. I mean, it's easy to get all your shit teched. It's easy to go and, you know, just see all the vendors, see amazing people there, see all the owners of the companies. There's a lot of people there, lots of guns, lots of scenery, lots of gunfighting. There's something to do every day and night. If you guys are over 21, they have like the beer swap meet where people bring in like local brewed beers and stuff and beers, and you can go and sit up on the Tech BB deck or the lounge or whatever they had, and you can exchange beers with other people. You can just sit around all night long just drinking beer and testing other locally brewed beers and that kind of stuff. Some guys are interested in that, but I'm not 21, so I can't really do that. And of course, if you haven't seen, they do have the bikini contest. A lot of people enjoy that bikini contest. Not everyone goes to it, but it is, you know, if you want to go do that, that's something else that they have at night. They always have something going on at night. And then the final battle, the dinner battle, there's always something to do. There's always something to watch. There's always something going on. So this isn't like a big game where you're going to have a lot of downtime. You're really going to be doing something 90% of the time. You're going to be, you know, if you're not in your tent, if you're not at your staging area drinking water, then you're not just walking around just, you know, figuring out what to do, or you're bored because you ran out of things to do, you ran out of paint to shoot. There's always something to do. You can watch, You can, I don't know, there's just so much stuff to do. So I would highly, 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 highly recommend going to this event if you can. It took me a few years to save up. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to play it again next year. I really don't know if I'm going to have the money because of college and big boy bills. I don't know if I'm going to have $700 to go all over again. And so I really don't. But hopefully if I do have the money, I can go and record and get, you know, make a montage or something and just get a shit ton of footage of you guys. Bring a pump, maybe bum a bag off of Jacob or something and just use a bag and call it good for the whole event or something. Just play once or twice, just record. And yes, we did make that awesome montage. Go watch that montage. It's on our channel. And making that montage hurt a lot. You know, I got shot a shit ton in like the first 10 minutes. Go watch on go look on our Facebook. The first 5 or 10 minutes I recorded, I wasn't even out there that long. I was like completely welted up. It was pretty, you know, painful, but it was also pretty cool. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's fun being a cameraman. I mean, it is, but it's not. And like I said, I'm on the new Empire. This was the first 10 minutes of the game. So far we're 6 minutes in or something like that. And so this is the whole Empire. We're making a push. I was getting my Splatmaster out. I was trying to get it ready or something. I don't really remember. But we were making a push. We're in the woods. Had to reload. We're in the woods and we're trying to make a big push on the woods. I played for the Monitor Legion. And this was a lot of the Monitor and one other faction, and then Pegasus and a few other legions tried to go onto the right side and hit up the Bedlam in the town and all that. The thing was though is that Pegasus had we got pushed. If you guys don't know, I think it was Pegasus or one of the factions. I don't know which one it was. Just one of the factions had to have it. They had a skirmish, okay? And the thing is that they were all attacking Bedlam. And they all walked off of Bedlam to go to that skirmish. So the Horde just came through and ran us and pushed us back in our spawn point. And I have to say, even being trapped, I mean, we weren't necessarily, like, all the way back in our spawn point, but they pushed us back pretty good. We weren't, like, right at our hospital, but we would respawn. And it took, you know, 1 to 2 minutes to get to the action if you were trying to go towards Bedlam. We had the whole flank and the whole woods under control for most of the time, but they came right through the middle into Bedlam, and they had us pushed back. It's a good job to the Horde, but it was still a lot of fun. And right here, I'm just laying down. The Horde is like, they were pretty damn close right in front of us. But the thing is that this time of year, the brush is still like really, really thick. And it's really, really heavy in there.
You need one?
So I can't really like see what I'm necessarily shooting at. I can just kind of every now and then I'll see like a blue mirrored lens or a gold mirrored lens move, and that's just kind of I just shoot in that direction. But yeah, this was an awesome event, and I highly recommend it. If you guys ever have the money and you want to save to go to it, I would recommend it. 10 out of 10 would do again.
He's way back in that fucking brush.
They're just, you know, it's kind of hard to shoot the people. We were on the front lines, but it was kind of hard to shoot these people at where I was at, because the thing was, they were right behind all of this really, really thick, heavy brush, so it was kind of a pain in the ass, but whatever, I made it work. And there were smoke grenades thrown everywhere. Have to reload paint.
No, hold on.
And we're waiting to make a push. And there we go, we made a push. I tried to use the smoke grenade to get into that cover. And the rule with the medics is if, you know, the medic can revive you, but if you get hit on your head, then you're out for good. And the medic can't revive you. And I'm shooting right into the paint stream. A bunch of Horde tried to make a push, and I ended up shooting out some of the Horde right there. I mowed down probably a good amount of them. They all tried to make a push on us. That's why we all got down when we made that push. Used the smoke grenade as some cover. And I was seriously sitting out in the middle of the field here. I had like no brush in front of me. There was just a little bit of brush hiding behind, you know, there was just some brush hiding me, and one of the guys on the Horde stuck his barrel through the brush and ended up shooting me out in the middle of the field. I got hit on my hand a few times, and I also got hit on my mask, and like I said, a medic can't revive me because I got hit on my mask, but Hope you guys enjoyed this little commentary. I talked about Legends a little bit, but yeah, sweet. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.